TikTok is our society's version of the Hunger Games. Every so often, we choose tributes to compete in public for our attention, leaving victims dead and behind who played and lost. The winners are suddenly plunged into a store-brand celebrity status, suddenly wealthy and disoriented. And then we watch them perform their wealth as we all seek to distract ourselves from the sick fucking game that is capitalism, which we are all stuck playing together. We know that we could stop the game if we would all just stop playing. But then survival instinct kicks in and friend turns on friend, knowing that only a few of us can make it across the finish line and willing to do what it takes to survive. And that is why out-of-touch politicians in the Capitol are incapable of understanding our collective rage at them for taking it away. See, in their minds, they're simply taking away our society's latest visual barbiturate, the latest trendy way for the masses to numb and distract ourselves. And on some level, maybe that's at least a little bit true. After all, we have all become a little bit numb to the daily horror that is living under capitalism. Numbness is how we survive, how we find the will to get up each day and play our own small part in the machine that we know will eventually grind all of us down. But what those politicians didn't account for is that the Hunger Games, while brutal and barbaric, is also a source of hope in its own fucked up way. Because yeah, we know we can't all win the game. And yeah, we know that some of us will die trying. But as long as the game is still being played, there is still a chance of winning, no matter how small or unlikely that chance may be. These politicians genuinely thought that vague platitudes about how they're doing this to protect us from a nebulous enemy that they assure us is out there, even if they can't tell us too much about it for our own good. Like benevolent parents forcing us to eat our veggies, they thought that these assurances would be enough to keep us quiet. But what they didn't account for is the much more concrete enemy that all of us are living with in our homes every single day. Because it's been so long since that enemy even visited any one of them that they've forgotten what he looks like or how quickly he can devour everything that you hold dear. It's been so long since the three-headed enemy that is poverty, hunger, and despair has broken bread in any of their homes that they've forgotten the ways it consumes every bit of you, leaving no room for fear of amorphous fear-mongering from wealthy elites in the capital city. So what they don't understand is that we aren't just sad to be losing our source of entertainment, although it is one of our only affordable remaining ways to entertain ourselves and build community now that third spaces are gone. What they don't see is that we are devastated to be losing one of our only remaining viable paths out of poverty in our society today, now that they have abandoned us to defeat that enemy on our own.